Hello people, welcome back. So today I wanna talk about the limitations of the game. So we just generate a random game, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about first the bosses. So the problem with the bosses is quite simple. They have really limited cargo capacity. So if you see the best boss in the game, 40 passengers, really not a lot. And yes, you can have a lot of stations, you can improve it in any way, shape or form. It doesn't really get better. So that's a serious problem. Also, they're pretty slow. So 100 kilometers per hour is as good as the very first train in the game. Maybe second one. Yeah, so this is basically as fast as the best boss ever. And you can put multiple train carriages behind it and have a cargo capacity of 560 passengers versus 40. That's not what you want to see. The trucks aren't better either. So we check the latest one, 30 bags of mail, 18 livestock, 18 goods, 30 tons of grain, that's 24, that's pretty atrocious. As you can see, you can have a big stops for trucks. You can follow the trails up here to from the steel mill. They are going to the factory of that one, and it works, but I applied these guys because I had to complement the steel pickup from the trains because. So let's move on to the second worst thing in the game, airports, right? Early airports are full with these aircrafts, but they don't really generate a lot of revenue. If you start the game later, city and metropolitan airports are a little bit better, but the throughput is atrocious. So just let me show you a quick example. If you try to force more aircraft into the game, that's what you get, that they circling around the airport and just cannot get serviced. That's really bad, because there is no way to improve this thing here. You can close the airport and then everybody is circling around there. You can place down the biggest one ever and now they can get serviced, but that still has a really limited throughput. So yeah, and they fell off the sky, I would say quite frequently. Buses, ships and trains don't ever explode by themselves or die on the station tiles unless you do something with that. So that's side working. So let's close this airport as well and place down here a bigger one. Even with the big one, it's not enough for a merely 20 aircrafts. And the distance doesn't really matter. If you have greater distance, you can have more aircrafts in the air, but the throughput doesn't increase. While if you're using trains, you can just add more platforms to it, as long as you have the spread station for it, and it can always be increased. And let me tell you, the throughput of this airport is nowhere near the throughput I can make out of this station. So other than that, it would be pretty OP. It's still not bad to make money, especially at the beginning. You just place down 2 airports and have them run between the cities. It's making good profit. Throughput wise, they have really. Also, you cannot simply, place down another airport because it's too close. You cannot attach. While you can attach multiple trains, docks, and bus stops. This remote airport is generating more passengers than I can possibly take away. Yeah, maybe I can add a few more aircrafts here, but you have to keep in mind the destination. Okay, let's talk about ships. So ships are, you can have a ship that goes from A to B and they are really slow. That's the biggest problem. So if we look at the later game, it's 40 kilometers per hour. This is 64 and the back well is 40 again. So they have somewhat decent capacity, although nowhere near what a train can do. And this hovercraft is the fastest you have, which as fast as a bus, which is, But they have one big advantage over any other thing in the game, meaning that they can stack. You can have infinite ships over there and it's still fine. Okay, so this dock has almost 100 ships for this small distance, and it doesn't matter. You can have as much as you want. This is a nice example of the lot of ships transporting the goods from here. I guess it's around 300, yeah, and could use a few more. The best use case scenario for this, if you have a really busy built-in area, then you can use boats to make a short transfer way. Let me show you an example. So this is the whole beach factory we all know and love, and you see here I do have ridiculous amounts of goods coming in and going out. I could do just this, and say I put a dock there, I put a dock there, and then I can have a big station here. So I let the ships transfer from here to there, the goods, and now I have a clean way to take out the goods. Otherwise this is way too crowded for any other remotely decent operations. And the last one is trains. We are picking up here more than 2000 cargo per month, and also deliver 2000 cargo per month into the station. So all these small lines here and there, bringing in and transferring. You see, they are transferring the farm cargoes, and these big long trains taking it away. The total cargo is 1,400 tons of grain. That's just simply nothing can beat that amount of cargo you can pick up. But yeah, this works, and if you combine multiple of these, yeah, you have really high throughput everywhere. That's one of the reasons I play mostly with trains, because organizing them and managing multiple lanes, having a network, solving issues like this one over there. Okay, oh, you are not upgraded. This is just a level 1. So that's why was there a gem. Yeah, you see, solving these problems is always a good challenge, while solving an airport issue is just either you can do it or not, and it's getting clear really fast. But solving a train problem is something that you can fiddle with quite a lot. Yeah, as you can see, this game was played a long time ago, and I have several issues on this line. Oh, because we have a problem because they are upgrading, and my depot system is not really up to the task of that. Yeah, but that will help on the situation. You know, building complicated hubs is one of the best fun you can have with trains, and making it better and ensuring that the flow is going right is the best challenges I can take on. Thanks for watching. Bye.